That is true.
No, it was not. And right now we're hitting the jackpot on weather,
Oh,
these past few days.
it's been amazing.
Made it to 80 today. Have a
Yeah.
decent shot at getting even warmer than that the next couple of days.
Yes.
So while we're enjoying all of this, or at least some of us, it is nice, I must admit.
Thank you,
It
Greg.
really
I'm
is.
glad
I
you
bet
can
you were on the
enjoy
golf
it.
course, weren't you?
No, I was not.
Or on the driving range.
Actually, not that either. I would have liked to have been, but anyways, that time will come. It is nice, and we will enjoy more of this in the coming days. Let's go on ahead and check out the sky cam. Things are beautiful as we look toward downtown. And our almanac numbers today, there's that 80, 9 above the 30-year average of 71, so that is statistically significant. 46 this morning, which is just about smack dab on the normal for this time of year. And we're at 79 right now with a west-southwest wind at 6 miles per hour. Other temperatures in and around the triangle. Holly Springs sitting at 80. Garner right behind is 79. Ditto at Buckhorn, Spring Hope, and Zebulon. Wake Forest a little cooler at 74, North Durham is 75, and Chapel Hill, one of the warm spots at 81. And then as we widen out the view, most areas are fairly uniform in the mid and upper 70s. Dew point temperatures in the 40s and low 50s. That's why this time of year is so grand in North Carolina, at least a lot of the time. Now, as we take a look at the satellite and the radar mosaic, there are some showers and thunderstorms way up to the north of us, but we're not going to be concerned with those at all. What we are going to be looking at is a system that seems like it's a long ways away, and it is, but it's out here. You can see circulation here just to the west of Seattle and Vancouver. This system is going to eventually interact with what's going on down in the Caribbean with Tropical Storm Sandy. The question is exactly when will that interaction occur, and will it occur quickly enough for Sandy to actually make a turn back toward the East Coast? That may not happen at all, or it may happen at various different times. In other words, the possibilities of it doing that at various different times are certainly there. So that's something we're going to have to keep an eye on very, very closely. But in the short term, we have absolutely nothing to worry about. All right, clear skies, mild this evening, about 67 at 8 o'clock, and then overnight, 51 degrees. So last night we were 46, tonight 51, not as cool. Then, as we look toward the 7-day outlook, you'll notice the temperatures will be trending downward. As we take a look at tomorrow, you can see that the planner indicates we'll be in the 50s early in the day, and then up into the 70s, upper 70s at that by noon, and then by 5 o'clock, temperatures should be up into the low 80s, a little bit warmer than it was today. Now, if we take a look at Friday, just to give you an idea as to whether or not we may see any precipitation from Sandy at all, there's a possibility we could get brushed with a couple of showers, but if there was any significant rain, more than likely that would be down toward the coast. And then if we look at Saturday, when there is a chance of some rain along the coast and perhaps also some coastal flooding and beach erosion, around here it just looks like mainly clouds and maybe even a little bit of clearing late in the day as the system finally begins to pull away. And then summing all of this up, if we take a look at where the track is likely to be by Sunday, you can see the storm is forecast to be turning off to the north and east, perhaps going either toward Bermuda or between Cape Hatteras and Bermuda. But again, I want to emphasize there is a tremendous amount of uncertainty here, and if that system in the Pacific Northwest is able to move quickly enough and capture this system, if you will, it could actually keep it closer to the coast and then make it much more of a threat to the mid-Atlantic and the northeastern part of the United States late in the weekend and into next week. So nothing is etched in stone on this. The other thing I want to emphasize, that system, Sandy, will help to drag down some much cooler air so that by the time we get to Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, temperatures will be hard-pressed to get into the 60s, and some of the ensemble computer model members are indicating at least the possibility of our first freeze early next week, which would just about be on target. This is about the time of year that you expect that to happen, so nothing terribly unusual there. But I like that 36 a lot more than you like your 83.
So something for everybody in the forecast.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well,